Hi, y'all. So this is Female Wellness 5-minute crunchless abs. It's really great for any postpartum moms. Postpartum is anything from like approved to work out all the way up to years after having a baby. You are never done recovering. It all still counts. There's so much to fix at all times, right?
There's so much to fix.
And kids just mess it up. So your daily life, all that stuff. So yeah, this is a great short little series to add on to any of your other workouts that you're doing. If you're short on time, if you just want to feel connected to your core, turn this one on and let's get going.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So we're going to get started flat on the back, head down on the mat, and then we're going to bring the knees up into a tabletop position with the hands down by the sides. So when I get there, I like to go one hand belly, bring one knee up at a time into tabletop, and then bring the other knee up. From here, pull those knees in together, and then think about that low back for a second. Pull it down into your mat like you're trying to squish some blueberries, and then hands back down by the sides. From here, relax the neck, no strain, and then we're gonna inhale, slowly lower the right heel down just a few inches to start, and then exhale, pull it back up. Inhale, left heel lowers down a few inches. Exhale as you pull it back up. So as you go side to side, really think about that stability from the middle of the body. So this one's all about the transverse abdominals, the deepest muscles of the abdominal wall. As you start to feel more connected, start to go down a little bit farther. If you are just coming back into exercise after having a baby, stay small. You will still get work, I promise. This is a great one, again, no matter how long you've been postpartum, to add in. So we're gonna spend 15 more seconds here. Think about relaxing the neck and the shoulders, pulling them down into the back. Hands could lighten up if you feel a little bit more stable here. You wanna feel more challenged, I guess is the right way to say it. We're gonna even it out one more time on the left side, and then we're gonna pause up into that tabletop position. So pause here, and then we're gonna slowly take your right knee out a few inches towards the side. And then exhale, pull it back in through center. Inhale, left knee goes out a few inches to the side. Exhale, pull back. This is another one where you could take hand to that low belly, because what you're really watching for is that opposite hip doesn't lift up and off of the ground. So if you're going left, you want to try and keep that right side down. If you start to move, make it a little smaller again. And again, this one's small, but mighty and powerful, just like you. 15 more seconds here, and then we're going to take it into some bicycle legs. Keep breathing. That exhale, think about drawing your ribs together. One more each leg. Maybe make it a little bit bigger as long as you keep that stability. Last time to the left. And then pause, center. So pause, center. We're going to go into bicycle legs. So right leg extends out. Think about pointing that toe, reaching long. Pull it back in. Left leg extends long. Point that toe. Pull it back in. So if you feel your back arch, your leg goes up a little bit higher than that 45 degree. If you want a little bit more, drop that leg down. If it still doesn't feel good, go back to those toe taps, or just take a second and then come back when you're ready. It's all about grace, giving yourself permission to feel what you feel. If you had a sleepless night last night, it is okay to take a second. Just listen to your body. So from here, to finish it off, next time you're in, pause. Now take your hands to your left leg, push into the left leg, extend the right leg. Feel how much more that works, and then come back in, switch. Hands to the right leg, push into the leg, extend the left leg. So you're really working to keep that connection, which get you deeper into that transverse abdominis. Keep breathing, keep pulling that lower back down into the mat. Think about hands and that knee pulling tight towards each other. We're gonna do one more each side, and then we're gonna take a quick hug in before we go into our last two movements. Once you're even, just pull those knees into the chest, do a little rock, release that low back. It's working hard too. It's also a huge part of that core. All right, so from here, we're gonna go into a tabletop position. Heels together, toes apart. Go hands back down by the mat. We're gonna layer this one on. So starting by dropping the right heel down a few inches, pull back up, exhale. Left heel down a few inches, pull back up, exhale. Just like that first one, small range of motion to start. Gets bigger as you feel stable and connected. And it's okay to stay small today. Bonus on this one is you're also working your inner thighs, which also connect you back up into the abdominals. And then if you're feeling it, start to tap a little bit more. We've got 2 more, and then we're going to start to add on. So we're going to go right, left, tap down, and then we're going to extend those legs out for a frog kick. So this time when you come up, keep the heels together, push the legs out, draw that belly down and in, pull back to tabletop, tap that right heel down to the mat. Pull up, exhale. Left heel taps down to the mat. Pull up, exhale. If you're tight shoulders like me, check in, make sure they're still pulling down and back. Extend the legs out, in. Check in with that low back after that extension. If it's starting to arch up, reconnect. You could always go one hand to the belly. Last 15 seconds. If you aren't burning, drop those legs a little bit lower because I know I am on fire. And y'all, this is no crunching, right? Neck gets a nice break. How are you feeling, Jess?
Oh, girl.
Last one. We've got this. All the way through. We're going to extend out one more time. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Pull in and hug, rock. Woo. And then just take a nice big stretch out long. Whew. And then I like to hug, rock, and roll up. If you're still recovering, instead of rocking and rolling up, feet down, roll to your side, and push up. Give those abs a chance to recover. All right, ladies, thanks for joining us. And don't forget, add this on to anything. Take it small, take breaks, give yourself grace.
Good job.